Hello, dear friends. Namaste. I am glad to welcome you onto my new channel, A Path to Quantum Enlightenment. I am glad today to present you the first theme of this new channel, quantum healing, what it is and what results can you attain for it. Quantum healing, we are made up of matter and waves all together and at the same time. So we can be into the physical body and as well as our what we call our glory body, our body of light, or what certain people will call our frequencies body, which is only to be into the sources, so our divine body into our wholeness, in our beings, ultimate beings, and we are living in both states at the same time. So that's something that we do have to realize. And when the Dalai Lama is talking about the three ways of getting to the light, to the enlightened body, which are meditation, the nirvana ways, and the other one are the pilgrimage. So you will know that by the nirvana, he means the disparition of the beings and the non-beings, so as to be totally into the emptiness. And into this emptiness, you can, I would say, communicate with everything because you are only waves, colorful waves, and also sound waves, harmonic waves. And I will add something more. You can, through that, communicate with what I will call quantic mandala, which are sacred forms, sacred geometry forms, and which helps you with the colors, the sound, and so on, to communicate with everything which is living. So I've been communicating like that with the plants, the minerals, the human beings, and much more into these states of nirvana. I know that quite well. And so our quantum beings is made up of both those states. So that means something really wonderful for us, something that you can either imagine in terms of healing, in terms of development, or terms of awakening. You know that here in France, through the Sangha, in France and with people from Quebec, so also with people from Morocco, with people from Belgium, Switzerland, and much more French-speaking people. We have been developing what we call the Sangha. The Sangha is just a circle of people working in some way. The circle is the American ways of being, where nobody is above anybody, and where we both are co-creating all together. So that's a wonderful way to work things by and to get all the energies to the service of light and to the service of the others. And so into this circle, into this Sangha, made up of people willing to work for the light, we have been able to attain to the development of the 24 brands of ADN, much more than the 12 brands of DNA, which are well known. And I believe that most of the enlightened people on Earth have now those 12 DNA strands enlightened, initialized. But we can go furthermore. It has been told to me in Bucharest, maybe you have heard about Bucharest in France, that a site where you can sometimes witness UFO and so on, and that also a Marial and Marie Magdalene sites where the Christ and Marie Magdalena have been witnessed there. And from me on, I've seen them as well as I can see you, as well as I will see you when we'll be together. I would say they were 150 meters high, just above the peak of Bucharest. So that's really a wonderful place to be known. That's a place which is onto the path of Mary Magdalena. And I hope to see you maybe one day into this travel, into this pilgrimage in France. And I've seen them as well as I see you. And from that, it has been told to me into that point that we can access the 24 brands, the 24 DNA brands. And that's what we've done. It has been initialized into our beings. So we have been able to connect to much more and to have a lot of capacities going on into this path of enlightenment. So some people will say, hey, Philippe, you're a little bit crazy, it doesn't exist. Yeah, maybe you can say so. But I've been reading, for example, in the Desia Jones, the woman which was been writing the books Telos One about the intraterrestrial and the city of Telos, which is into the Mount Shasta, which has been writing that Telosians people and humans living there does have to have their 26 DNA brands activated. So that's a capability that we all have some way. It has been blocked by some people, some extraterrestrial beings or galactic beings who doesn't want us to be totally us. So following the 24 DNA brands activated, we did have our 36 DNA brands. And in this being doing what Desia Jones just write about it, just having our 36 DNA brands initialized again. So now we are in a very wonderful path of enlightenment, and I would say that's parts of the quantum healings. Okay, because those activation has been made through enlightened beings as well as our connections directly to the frequency of the source where you can find everything, and also by resonating with the frequency of other beings have already activated those brands, those DNA brands. And in terms of quantum healing, I can say that we have quite some results about using our frequencies body and connecting it to the information, to the healing informations with the light, which is that you can find everywhere around you. So that's a way of connecting to the who. It's a way of connecting to your omniscience and to every part of the source, and to all this information that you can gather and concentrate through techniques that I will explain to you, and that give really great results in terms of healing the body and in terms of awakenment. So what I do love sometimes is to make exercise and to make meditation. It's to put into practice what I am telling you. I don't want you to become scientists of the quantum meaning. I don't want you to have just a knowledge. I want you to experiment and to be a quantum healer, or to be somebody who has already experimented what quantum healing is. So I will propose to you to now just to experiment what quantum healing is about. So I propose you to close your eyes and then to breathe quietly, and then to feel this love going on into your heart. And I will learn to you how to make your heart bigger, but just the love flowing into your heart, this divine love going on into your breathing, and just let it expand and flow into all of your cells and even into your DNA brands. Just feel it into your bones, Feel it into your hands, feel it into your feet, and then inspire love, and then expire, and just let it flow through your body, also into your subtle body, into your energy body, into your light body. Again, I breathe, and then expire, and I let the love going on through every part of my body. And then in this divine space that I've created, I'm just leave the light, or I can see the light going on. And I'm just going to connect with one cell of my body, one cell among billions of it. And just I can see the light going on into this cell. And just I breathe the light, the source light, the divine light. I breathe in it. And from these cells, which is enlightened, I can see the light flowing through all the billions of cells of my body. And then I can see my body glow. So I breathe and quietly expire, and let's accompany the flow of the light into my whole body. And then again, inspire the light. And then I can see my body glowing and glowing much more. And then inspire again and follow the path of the light and accompany it into my energy body outside of my matter body. Yeah, so again, and as a whole, I am only light and love. Breathe into these feelings of light and love. And now into these feelings of light and love, I propose you to connect to the source, the place where everything is, a place of all the information is, a place where you can connect to all the healing information that is for all the beings. And then let's connect to this place. It's everywhere around you. It's into everything. And it's pure love. So let's connect to it. Yeah, here you are. And you can feel the harmonization between the source energy and your inner body and your inner beings. Okay, so it's beginning to flow. You are connected. Your frequencies enter in resonance with the source frequencies. The vibrations are harmonizing. It's like a symphony where everybody is playing a different instrument. So they are just doing a wonderful music together. So it's the same. So let's play the symphony coming from the universe, and you are this symphony. And then you will visualize all those flow of information, of those flow lights, taking the shape of a spiral, light spirals. And you can make this light spiral with rainbow colors. And then this light spiral will be connected to one cell into your body, and then you enter the cell. You go through the gene things, and then through that you flow and you go into your DNA brands. And into your DNA brand, there are very small vortex going on, and you know the vortex in this, it's a spiral shape either. And so you are going to connect the source spiral and the microvortex into your DNA brands all together. So they will exchange information, and so the healing will take place, the transformation will take place. And the new information will go into your body through your DNA. And then I propose you to experiment this onto a part of your body when you suffer of some injuries which needs to be repaired in some ways. I've been healing quite a lot of people like that. It can be a vertebra, it can be parts of your knee, it can be anywhere in your body where you do feel a pain, something which need to be repaired, or an old injury maybe, which is still hurting you sometimes. And then you concentrate these encounters of the source spiral and with the microvortex of DNA onto the parts of your body which need a healing. Okay, let's just be witness of this encounter. Let's just the healing flow of energies, the information be transmitted to your DNA. And inspire, breath into these feelings, breath into the movement, breath into this witnessing, just accompanying the encounter. Yeah, and welcome into yourself this divine energy as it has to be with love and compassion and gentleness and kindness. So you are in your divine body, love and light, breathings, and just the information of the source, the quantum energy through the spiral of light is diffusing its information into your DNA, where your body needs a healing. And then your body, it's just your DNA body, is just get the information, the level of frequency, those new frequencies, which are frequencies of healings. And sometimes you can go through new information, through new frequencies that even your body doesn't know about. That's how we have been going to the 24 DNA brands and then to the 36. And now we are going on to 72. But that's something I will speak to you about. That's information which have been given to me by galactic people. It's time for us to make this quantum leap in our life and in our awakening. It's really time. So I propose you to breathe quietly, and then while the process is going on, it will take minutes, hours, to come back again here in the here and now together. You can inspire slowly, gentleness with kindness for you. And the process is going on of healing. I propose you to repeat that for quite a long time just before sleeping. Sometimes it will function, it will work, it will go on during your sleep. And every time during the daytime when you feel you need it, that's something really fantastic. And that's the quantum meaning, where you go through the way the frequencies of the source, the frequency of the ether, whatever the name you call it, can interact with the matter through the spiral. And that's the way it does it. You know, that's not a hazard. That's not something, that's not something I would say made up like that. that the spiral is present in so many civilizations. So you can find this drawing everywhere into the sacred sites of the whole world. And this datation, it's much more, I can tell you, than 10,000 years old. It exists before in the old cities of Mu, of Lemuria, of the Lemurian cities, and into the Atlantean cities, and then before into the Hyperboreans civilization. The spiral is something which is open, it's a portal, it's a gate through new perceptions, it's a gate through worlds. You can see into the universe the spiral shape form what they are all about. And you know, the infinite, the sign of the infinite, these eight, horizontal eight, which have been taken as the symbol of the infinite. It's just something I would call archontic, because it's imprisoned us, it's put us in jail in some way, because it's a finite form. You can escape from this symbol. On the contrary, the spiral form, it's the infinite symbol, because it opens you. You can go into, it's a portal. It's the way the vortex are also designed into spiral form. It's the way our DNA brands are also designed. It's the way also our Kundalini is designed. And you can find in so many other parts of our body the spiral forms present. Why? Because spiral form to spiral form, we can interact with the energy which is the truth, the real one, the one from the source. And I repeat to you again, the spiral is the way the energy of the source can interact with the matter. So we are here into the quantum healing, because we are frequencies, we are matter at the same time. The two states can be separated, but they can interact one with the others. Because if we do have made the choice to go through an incarnation again, after the thousands and maybe more incarnation we have been through, that's a choice we've made. Because with the density of matter we are going through, we can really change a certain amount of things into the process of enlightening the whole universe, into the process of fulfilling his divine mission for the universe. I'm really glad to have presented to you, that's my first video, my second video into my channel. But what is quantum healing and how does it work? So I am Philippe Gilbert, and I am really happy to encounter you. I hope will be more and more weeks and weeks going on. And see you onto my next video. So don't hesitate to put some comments, to add some comments, and then don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. You know, it's very easy, and it will help me with the different algorithms. And so it will help you to gain much more and more information. Bye-bye. Namaste. I am glad for this moment share with you all.